What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and we are out here on the lake this afternoon to do a little bit of a catfish run. So recently, y'all have been spamming us down in the comment section, wondering whenever we were gonna do another catfishing video, and really specifically wanting us to come out here and run some pool noodles for some catfish, and that is exactly what we are going to do this afternoon. It's been a really hot day today, like over 100 degrees, so we're out here really late in the afternoon. It's like 6:45 or so, so we only have about 2 hours of daylight left to fish, but I think that'll be plenty of time for us to get on a mess of catfish, or at least that's what we're hoping. And so what we have here, we have a whole tub full of little pool noodles. You can see they're set up with some drop line. We have just a little 3/0 circle hook and then a light little weight to kind of keep everything in place. And then for bait, we're using something pretty magical. And Jay, what are we gonna be using for bait today to hopefully catch these catfish?
We are gonna be using shrimp.
Oh. See, here's the thing about using shrimp, guys. Shrimp almost always works no matter what you're fishing for, but it's always so painful to take some perfectly good shrimp that we could go and boil up ourselves and eat, and then just sacrifice them for fish bait. But
especially when you're really hungry right now.
I know, yeah, we are actually both really hungry, so hopefully we'll be able to get some catfish that we can then cook up, and we're willing to sacrifice a few shrimp to do it. It says we have 26 to 30 pieces of bait, which should be plenty enough. We probably have about that many noodles in here, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go around all these little swampy cypress trees and grass mat edges and just kind of strategically place these noodles, and hopefully when we come back in an hour or so, we'll have some catfish on the line.
Oh yeah.
So guys, if y'all are excited to join along with us this afternoon out here on the lake doing some catfishing, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future fishing adventures. But with that said, time is ticking. Let's get these noodles baited up and let's get some catfish in the boat. Let's go. Okay, so right here looks like a really good spot to start out. We have a lot of big cypress trees and this big grass mat here. It kind of makes a little pocket, and I feel like if I was a catfish, I'd swim through here looking for something to eat. So we'll start right here and make our way up that way. Let me show you guys how we're gonna do this. So like I said, there's our pool noodle system. It's just got a little circle hook on there, got the drop weight, and you know, when a fish grabs the bait, he's gonna swim off with it, but hopefully he doesn't swim off too far and we're able to find him. And that's why it's important to use somewhat bright pool noodles. This is probably their 3rd year in use, so they're not as bright as they used to be, but they still work fine. But anyways, there is our big, juicy, delicious shrimp. It's honestly still kind of frozen, but it should be all right. It should thaw out really quickly. The water's gotta be like at least 90 degrees here. But I'm just gonna stick him on the hook. I kind of wanted to thread him on there like a worm, but since he's frozen, it kind of makes it hard. But anyways, that right there is almost tempting enough for me to bite it. So I think that a catfish, if it swims by it, it'll definitely chomp down on it. What do you think, Jay?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or at least some sort of predator fish. You know, catfish definitely aren't the only thing that'll probably eat a shrimp. I mean, we've literally caught everything on a shrimp. But anyways, we're gonna toss it right back here behind us. And hopefully, when we come back to this spot, that noodle will be maybe out there somewhere, or something trying to drag it up underneath the mat. That's always fun. So we're gonna keep going this way and get some more baited up. All right, we've just about got all of our noodles baited up. If you look in the middle of the screen, you can see we got one right there on the edge of the grass. We've got another one right there, a little purple one. Let me know if you can see it. There it is, I can see it. But what we've done is we've deviated away from the swamp because we've got this stump right here. And this has been a historically lucky stump for us. And Jay was like, yo, we gotta bait this one. So Jay's actually got our last noodle, our last working one. All these ones in here, they're kind of in the graveyard. They're not really working that good. But Jay's got a nice, fat, juicy shrimp on there. And we're baited.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It seems like every time we bait the stump, we catch something nice. So hopefully we don't only catch one fish off this stump and nothing on the rest of them. But that one's pretty. The biggest
fish is gonna come right there.
Yeah, that one's pretty much guaranteed. But overall, Jay, how are you feeling about the spread tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think we're gonna catch a couple catfish.
Yeah, I think that we got them set in some pretty good spots. It actually looks pretty good out there. I mean, if you look there again, that's kind of what all of our noodles look like. We're trying to stay away from so we don't spook any fish. So they can start going ahead and coming this way. But they're right on the edge of the grass and right next to the big trees. You know, it's great cover. We just have to let the scent of the shrimp disperse through the water And I think we have about 20 out there, so there's definitely enough baits in the water for us to at least catch 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But possibly 20 at best. But more than likely, we're probably going to catch somewhere between 2 and 10.
Yeah.
But we definitely need at least 2, 1 for me and 1 for her. So that's the goal. But anyways, we are going to head back in for a little while. We're going to let them sit out here for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll come back and see what we have on the lines. And how many do you think we're going to catch? We need a guess.
I'm going to say a handful, 5.
I think I'm going to take the under and go with 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to get too greedy tonight, but we could definitely catch more than that, but time will tell. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, guys, so this is a little bit awkward because last night we came out here and ran our lines about an hour and a half, 2 hours after we set them up, and we literally did not have a single fish on the line. So what we did is we rebaited the ones that needed some more bait on them. We're back out here early this morning, and we've got a noodle right here on their side of Jay. I think it's actually on the side of the canoe.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's anything on there or not, but it's definitely really far away from where we originally placed it, and we're feeling hopeful that there is a fish on the line. So Jay's gonna reach down there and hopefully pull us up our first fish of the day. If there's not a fish on there, it's just gonna be extremely awkward. Can you see the noodle?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't really reach it though.
Oh, here, you can use this paddle and pull yourself up there to it. Please be a fish on this thing. So that purple noodle originally was all the way up there. There's our lucky yellow one. It's looking a little bit suspect, but not really. This purple one,
It's not moving at all.
it's not moving, but it could be pulled up in there. Oh gosh, this doesn't look good. Oh,
something on there.
There is? Okay,
Yes.
go. Oh my gosh, pull him up in here.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, baby, keep him in the boat, keep him in the boat. Oh my gosh, we needed that so bad.
Yes.
How about that, guys? We've got our first fish. Yeah, it's a channel cat.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That is good eating right there.
Dude, whenever you first started pulling that, like, it did not look like there was anything
No,
on
I didn't
there.
think there was anything on it. I was just kind of.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
And this is the first noodle we've come to, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can come to some more and have some more fish. I was worried the shrimp were gonna work, Jay.
Me too.
But they always do.
After last night, I was like, we should have used shad.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a really good eater-sized channel cat, probably like 2 pounds or so. Let's get him off the hook. Let's get him in the boat and let's see if we can find ourselves another one. We need 2. Otherwise, we're sharing that one.
Yeah.
We just got our catfish in the boat. We're pulling up here in our lucky yellow noodle. It's drifted about 20 feet away from the stump, so there's definitely a chance there could be something on there, but it's not really bumping.
Oh.
What's it feel? You like something? Oh, we caught a stick.
Darn it.
Dang it.
That's not lucky at all.
That's not lucky. But you know, even though we didn't catch one on the yellow noodle by the stump, we did catch one on that purple noodle that was somewhat near this area.
Yeah.
So it still was pretty lucky, I think, this location was, but that just looks like a mess. How much line? There's a lot of line on that
Yeah,
one.
there is. That's not that bad though.
Most of these noodles we have run up with about 10 feet of line, but that one's, I guess, about 20 feet of line on there.
20?
Yeah. But anyways, she's gonna get that rolled up. We're gonna try to find our next noodle and see if we got a fish on there. Okay, we are here at our next suspicious noodle, and again, it's another purple one. It's been pulled up really tight up next to this grass mat, so let's pull it.
What?
We got spooled.
no
Oh my
line.
gosh. What
That
the
was probably
heck?
a monster.
Did you tie this one up, Jay?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. What the heck? I was not expecting that, guys. That is the equivalent of getting spooled like on your spinning reel or something. I don't even know. That's never happened before.
What?
I'm serious. This has never happened before with us running pool noodles. So either I just tied a really janky, I made all these up. Jay didn't make these. I made these up a couple years ago. So either the knot just came loose after a few years, or I didn't tie it up that good, or we literally had a monster ripping on this thing and broke it. That
I'm gonna say we
sucks.
had a monster.
Guys, what do y'all think? Y'all think we had a big old catfish on there, maybe a big old turtle? I have no idea, but we're gonna throw that guy in there. I was really excited about that one being tucked up in there because we had it out here and it was like really wedged up in there, but
Dang.
oops.
We'll never know.
We'll never know, but all I can see is I see our next 2 noodles and they don't look good. So we're gonna have to keep paddling around and hopefully we'll find another one that looks suspicious here in a second. Well, it's not really looking good, guys. This is our last noodle and I don't feel anything on there.
Aww.
What is going on? It's like the catfish bite just like that bad right now, or did we like get some nasty shrimp or what? I mean, that's our last noodle. We baited at least 20 out here and only caught 1 catfish. So, I mean, that's
awkward.
it's awkward. It's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, like this should be easy fishing. Like if I was to tell somebody, you know, an easy way to go out and catch catfish, it would be to construct a pool noodle like this and chunk it out there, but I think maybe it's just like a poor choice of bait tonight. I don't know, shrimp normally works pretty good, but I guess we should have went the extra mile and thrown a net around and try to catch some shad, because shad always works. But we have got to figure something else out to add another fish to our string. So we are going to paddle back to the house. We're going to contemplate our options, and we'll get back with you in just a moment to figure out how we're going to secure another couple of fish. So we're back here at the house now. We are here at the cleaning table. We've got our one nice 2-pound channel catfish here ready to get cleaned up. I'm just still so surprised that we only caught one catfish all night long on those shrimp. That's just so crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I'm thinking that we kind of jinxed ourselves. You know, like when you catch a fish on the first cast, like a normal fishing pole, like that's bad luck. Well, I think that catching this guy on the first noodle we came to might have been bad luck. But either way, we've got one fish, and that's better than zero. And we're still gonna try to go out and catch some more. But before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this guy up. We don't have a whole lot of ice on hand, so I figured we might as well just clean him fresh. And as promised, gonna give you all the full rundown on the old timer lithium ion powered electric fillet knife. Last time I used this thing, it wasn't charged up all the way, so it didn't do as good of a job. But if you look right here, it's all charged up now, and we are ready to rip it to this catfish to see how well it performs. So let's see how it does. And already, one thing I like about this is that you can clean a fish anywhere. We brought the table over here to the shade. We don't have to worry about no cords or nothing, so that's really, really nice and convenient. But we'll clean the catfish just like any other fish. Start right up here. First cut's good. We're gonna go all the way down to the tail. Power through. Pretty good. And now we'll take the meat off the skin. It's kind of got a little bit of yellow color, but it'll probably be all right. That was pretty smooth. And now we'll just take these ribs out. There you have it. It's got a little dirt on there, but we'll wash it off. That is a nice channel catfish fillet, fit for eating tonight or for lunch today, just whenever we get to it. And let's do the other side real quick. And there we go, 2 nice premium channel catfish fillets fit for eating. I gotta get them rinsed off though, a little bit dusty. But overall, the knife performed pretty well. I will say I don't feel like it had as much power as the one that was actually corded. It could just be me, but I just feel like a corded fillet knife is always gonna have more power. But that's usually my preference. But overall though, this knife worked fine. And like I said, it's great to have when you're on the go, you don't have portable power. And as you saw, I got the job done just fine. But I feel like I was having to put a little bit more pressure, but not a whole lot more. But still feels like a good knife. Let's get these guys rinsed off and figure out our plan from here. Okay, so we've been pretty unsuccessful in trying to catch a few additional fish. The weather has just been so tough to get out there and fish in. It's been so hot and the fish just haven't been biting. We tried to catch some more catfish. I went out and tried to catch some bass and just literally didn't catch anything. So it's been tough. But with that being said, we're not coming home. We did not come home empty-handed. We have in the bowl here our 2 fillets from our channel catfish that we caught the other night on the shrimp, and we are about to cook them up here in the kitchen. And you know, we said we needed 2 fish, 1 for me, 1 for Jay, but really we only needed 1 fish, I guess, because we got 2 fillets, and we're gonna turn these into some delicious fish sandwiches. So we're here in the kitchen. We've got all of our stuff, all of our ingredients here, and we'll go through them really quick. So what we're gonna be frying these bad boys in is a little bit of the Harkin blend. Here we have a bag of yellow cornmeal, and mixed in with it is, you know the deal, some Slappy Mama to give it some spice. And of course then here we have our catfish fillets. Back here I have a little pot here with some oil in it that's heating up. I need to get a new deep fryer. For those of y'all that have been watching for a while, I guess it was like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. It's been a long time since we've even had fried fish. My deep fryer like basically blew up in the yard, and we haven't had any fried fish since, but we've been craving it, and this is the best way to make a fish sandwich in my opinion, is to fry it. But to do things a little bit differently, we've been having a lot of recommendations to cook some fish this way on camera. We are going to first be coating our fish fillets here, catfish fillets, in some yellow mustard, and that's just gonna help when we throw it in here help the breading stick to the fish a little bit better. And you know, whenever I've done this in the past, the fish doesn't have a mustard taste afterwards. It just really just enhances the overall flavor of the fish. It's kind of like when you know, add just like salt to your water or lemon juice or something, just really enhances that flavor. So what we'll do first is we'll take our mustard. We'll pour a little bit here over our fillets. That's nice. You can see we got mustard all over those fillets. We probably don't need too much, but that's probably enough right there. And we're just going to rub it all in, get it all nice and yellow. The catfish kind of had a little bit of a yellow tint to the meat when we first cleaned it, but after sitting in the fridge overnight, it's kind of gone away, which is nice. A lot of times there's like a deep like yellow line. We normally just kind of cut that out because I don't honestly know what causes that. If y'all have any ideas or know exactly why that is, that catfish get yellow meat sometimes, let me know, because it's interesting. And I haven't really noticed it causes that bad of a taste. It just kind of seems, I don't know, it's a little unsightly. So just like red meat on a fish, we'll take the yellow meat out too. But anyways, we've definitely made some yellow meat now. Look at that. Holy smokes, that is a yellow catfish. Looks tasty. Very mustardy. My hands are all mustardy, but that's all right. We'll add our fillets here into our bag. Like I said, that's just yellow cornmeal, so we got a lot of yellow going on today. Yellow cornmeal and Slappy Mama. Got 2 yellow fillets in there, and I'm actually gonna wash my hands off really quick, just real quick. Ain't nobody got time for mustard fingers here, guys. All right, we are solid, squared up. Now let's see how well these fish take this coating now that they got a nice layer of mustard. I definitely can speak from experience that it works really well and it makes the fish taste good. And I don't know why we haven't really done it on the channel very much. Okay, we've got our fish all shook up. They look like they're very evenly coated. It looks thick too, which is what we're going for. Let's pull it out, take a look at that. Oh yeah. Upon first inspection, that is very, very well evenly coated. It looks like a thick coating, and that should translate into some nice juicy and crunchy fish. So what we need to do now is see how our oil is heated up, see if it's heated up and ready to go. That's ready to go, guys. That is ready to go. Holy smokes, better turn that down a little bit. We don't want this to explode in here. Now, I told you the oil was hot, but this is how I tested it. I just throw a little bit of that cornmeal in there. And what you're looking for is it to sizzle. So if you don't have a thermometer, in this case I don't have a thermometer, we're just winging it. That's how you know that it's ready. So let's add our fish into there. Hope this is a big enough pot. Oh yes, that looks so good. Already smells good. Alright, just enough room for 2 catfish fillets. We'll let these guys cook in here for about 3 or 4 minutes, or just until they start floating and look crunchy, and then we'll put them here on this paper towel to dry off. Dang, those catfish fillets turned out perfect. What'd you say about that?
Yeah, they look really good, and they smell really good too.
Yeah, kind of got a little bit of a mustard smell in the air. I don't think it's the fish. I think it's just I had mustard all over my hands, and I let that blow out for a second. Cypress smells it. He said, I want some catfish. Can I have some? Well, now what you cut up, Jay?
Yeah, we are cutting up a nice Cherokee purple tomato.
That we grew where?
In our garden.
Oh, yeah.
It looks...
Ooh, that looks good.
So good. These are my favorite tomatoes ever.
And there's nothing better than growing them out of your garden. If you peep over here, look at this. There is my first attempt at making some refrigerator pickles with some cucumbers that we also grew out there. The garden's been pumping out some food this summer. But I don't know. I don't know. My worry is that maybe those, we'll talk about it a little bit. I think those cucumbers might not be the right type for pickling.
Ooh.
They said they were, but they seem kind of soft, but time will tell.
Well, now I'm nervous.
Yeah, but this will probably taste good. They might just be a little bit limber. They might be more of Cypress's flavor.
Hey.
Cypress, I love pickles. Cypress, we caught you some catfish.
Say hi.
Can you say hi? Yeah. What's that? Say fish?
You say fish.
Say fish?
Yeah. Fish.
Fish. Okay, so as we just showed you, we have all of our ingredients out to put the sandwich together. Jason will show us how she puts hers together. It's a little bit fancier than the one I put together.
Well, it's not nothing fancy.
It's
but it's good. So yeah, I put tartar sauce on mine. Paul doesn't like tartar sauce.
No, I wish I did. It looks good, kinda, but I don't know. It just doesn't. It just never clicked with me.
Okay, so we got some tartar sauce, and then gotta have tomato. I don't know if, are you gonna put tomato on yours?
I don't know. I probably will.
Cole doesn't really like tomatoes.
Yeah. See, well, here's the thing. I've been growing tomatoes for the last 3 or 4 years now trying to acquire taste and try to find some fancy heirlooms and different types just so I can maybe find what I like. And I do really enjoy these. I just don't know if I like them on my fish sandwich.
Well, more for me.
Yeah, I kind of just like to eat them by themselves.
And then we've got our nice piece of catfish.
That is a nice piece of catfish.
We are missing some lettuce, but it'll be okay without lettuce. But yeah, I guess we're gonna add some pickles.
We gotta try those out first.
Yeah, I do want to try them before I put them on my sandwich. Hey buddy.
He came back.
Hey buddy.
Hey buddy, we're gonna try these pickles out.
What do you think?
I'm nervous. I'm telling you guys, I'm nervous, but I'm also really excited.
Well, it smells good.
It does smell good. And they look good. I mean,
Ooh, yeah, they look really good.
Are they firm? You
Yeah.
grab one. Okay, they are firm.
Well, so-
Oh, it's good! Is it
You
good?
like it?
You like it?
Well, shoot, that's all we need right there.
Is that good, buddy?
I think he likes them.
He actually got his first actual piece. He's just been licking it. He loves it, I think. Okay, well, this is exciting. So I actually whipped these up yesterday. These are just like refrigerator style pickles. You know, we didn't actually do like, pressurized canning or anything. This is super easy to do. It's my first time making them. And we gotta see if they're actually good. Here we go.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go. I freaking did it.
Is it good?
I did it. This is my first time making pickles, guys. That was so good. I'm not even kidding.
Let's try it.
I'm not even kidding you. This is so good. I don't even want my sandwich anymore. I'm just eating pickles.
Oh my gosh.
You try that. Cypress trying to take it.
Oh, that is good. Oh my goodness. Cypress is freaking out about it. So definitely going to be adding the pickles. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is one heck of a sandwich. And like we've already decimated the jar.
I know. We need more pickles.
I only made 2 jars.
I want extra pickles on my sandwich.
We do have another jar. They're the spears instead of the slices.
Okay, well, maybe that'll work.
I had to make a preliminary set to know if they were any good, but I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the next batch. Look at that sandwich.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Okay.
Man, I'm excited.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for.
This is about to be a big bite.
We won't judge you.
Yeah, please don't judge me.
This is a no judgment zone here. We know the pickles are good, but how's that fish?
Let's go fish.
Good fish? Even though it was kind of yellow? And then we made it really yellow with the mustard?
Oh man. We need to eat more fish sandwiches. These are the best.
Little man came back for some more pickles.
Here. Oh gosh, I dropped it.
Don't eat it off the floor, buddy. Well, even though we weren't able to catch a ton of fish in today's video, the one that we did catch was definitely worthwhile because we're gonna have a really amazing and delicious lunch, and we're really excited about that. We're gonna get some like chips out, have some sides, do the whole shebang. But this is where we're going to end today's episode. We gotta eat these sandwiches and eat these pickles before Cypress decimates the whole population of pickles in that jar. And yeah, he's also about ready for a nap too, so we gotta tend to that. But guys, we hope that y'all enjoyed today's episode. If y'all did, do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We're Colin J, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye guys.